is your boy, that weird ninja, Mitch Gibson, also known as Noisy Cricket on Xbox Live, as well as if you follow me on Imgur, which, why aren't you? Because I've been front page, like, a lot. Psycho Supersonic. I wanted to come back for a video because it's raining outside and it's Thursdays on First, and Thursdays on First was canceled, and I got the Hawaiian shirt going, and I'm kind of sad. I was just like, why haven't I made a YouTube video in a while? I haven't, and you know me, the only thing bigger than my movie knowledge is my forehead. There, you're not blind. No, yeah, I just wanted to come back on and talk about some certain movie things that I'm thinking about right now, currently, because we've been having a lot of, you know, somewhat interesting movie news. Robert Pattinson is playing Batman, which I'm in for. If you've ever seen the movie Good Time, do it, man. It's proof that he's just not the dude from Twilight. I'm tired of people like, oh, the dude from Twilight, and I'm like, no, the dude from Good Time, the dude from The Rover. He's been in so many good things that I feel like people have given Kristen Stewart a pass lately, so why can't he have one? I mean, come on. We got this movie thing going on right now with, you know, superheroes are still on the rise, which is surprising for how long we've had superhero movies lately. But the one that has got me interested is that Joaquin Phoenix Joker movie that's coming out. It looks a lot of fun. I made a video about it forever ago about how I thought his look was perfect, and I still think that. I love this whole gritty kind of... It looks like they're going for the Killing Joke idea, and I love that idea. It's a good idea. But I also have a problem with the Joker. He's not the only Batman villain. We already have the whole Joaquin Phoenix thing happening. Apparently, we're still getting like a Jared Leto Joker somewhere down the line. We got that whole Birds of Prey thing coming out with Margot Robbie, the emancipation of Harley Quinn or something like that. It's got some convoluted title. I agree. He is the biggest villain to Batman. He is the antithesis. He is his Moriarty. He is his Lex Luthor. He is his Green Goblin. Everything. I mean, he came before most of those. But one thing that Spider-Man is doing so well right now is Spider-Man has one of the few rosters of villains that can compete with Batman, in my opinion. And they've been really exploring that with every single movie. They have done Goblin multiple times, Willem Dafoe being the best, and then they did Doc Ock, and then they did Sandman, Goblin 2, Venom, whatever the fuck the third movie was. I actually liked the third movie, so hate me if you want. The first thing I was thinking right away with Spider-Man Homecoming, I was just like, we better not get another Goblin, and we better not get another Uncle Ben origin story. And we didn't, thank God. We got Michael Keaton as fucking Vulture, one of the coolest villains in the MCU, let alone one of my personal favorite Spider-Man villains. I agree he's kind of goofy, but they updated him. They gave him the cool, like, fucking awesome wingspan, the giant killer wings with the, like, and he can cut stuff with them and stuff, and which is cool because we've already seen that technology. We've seen it with Falcon in the MCU, so it makes sense. In the MCU, we've already seen kind of that kind of thing, so it made perfect sense. And now we're gonna be getting Hydro Man, it looks like, Molten Man. I think he's Molten Man or Magma Man or something like that. And then it looks like Sandman, which I'm guessing these are all projections of Mysterio, because we're getting Mysterio, and he's played by Jake Gyllenhaal, and he's got the fishbowl head. I know I'm, like, playing catch-up to all this, because I haven't made a video in a while. That's why I'm, like, going over multiple things. Anyway, so we're getting all these different characters that we have seen, Sandman, but we're also not doing that with Batman. Why does everyone want to see another Joker? So, because people were so pissed we were going to get to see another Joker with Dark Knight. because everyone was just like, oh, I mean, Jack Nicholson's iconic in that movie. He's just iconic. But now we're already getting a Joker movie and possibly another Joker movie and then another Suicide Squad movie. DC, you guys are doing good in some spots, but you gotta figure some of your shit out. Let's get a better villain in a Batman movie that we haven't seen in a while. One reason Batman Begins worked so well was because we got Ra's al Ghul. Well, they call him Ra's al Ghul, but it's Ra's. It's pronounced Ra's. We got the Scarecrow, which the Scarecrow is my personal favorite Batman villain. I actually made a Scarecrow mask for Halloween. It's not done yet, but it's part of a costume I'm going to be making, which is kind of fun. Why don't we get, like, Clayface or Hush? Hush is one of the coolest Batman arcs maybe ever, so I say let's do Hush. We could get Great White Shark. That'd be a weird one. Black Mask, Lady Shiva, Jane Doe is really creepy, fucking psychotic too. I love it. We could get Scarface. We could get like there are Professor Pig. We could get Deacon Blackfire, or like we got so many weird and cool villains that could translate well to screen, and yet they're just thinking, oh, let's get another Joker. Let's have Macaulay Culkin play him. Which, honestly, seeing Macaulay Culkin in anything lately again would be kind of fun, because I want to see that movie he did for Seth Green. Seth Green and Breckin Meyer did a movie together, and it's like a passion project, and it's about friendship, and it looks really fun. It looks like one of those good feel-good movies, and Macaulay Culkin's in it. So maybe Macaulay Culkin is going to come back into movies a little more, which is great. Yeah, with this whole Robert Pattinson Batman thing, let's explore something new. Let's see something new. We don't need another Batman origin. Let's do something like right in the middle. Not Into the Spider-Verse, but I'm using it as Into the Spider-Verse as a inspiration. Let's get him at that good middle area of Batmaning where we saw Peter Parker in Miles Morales' universe. Peter Parker in Miles Morales' universe was like he'd been Spider-Man for like 2-3 years or something like that, and he was doing great, and he had all these like people enjoyed him. He was badass, all this different stuff. Obviously not as hokey or whatever or self-referential, but let's see a Batman where he's like at the peak of being great or something like that. I don't know. It'd be kind of fun, and if we want to do multiple villains, which people are like multiple villains doesn't work. It worked on Into the Spider-Verse. It's worked in a few Batman movies. It worked in Dark Knight. Dark Knight, there are 2, maybe 3 villains if you count the Maroni family and part of the like Falcone family or whatever. And the Scarecrow shows up in it, and Two-Face, and Joker, of course. So we can play. We can have fun. I think I didn't want to make this episode about Batman, but it just became about Batman. So there we go. Let's get a good Batman movie going. I'm excited for Robert Pattinson and this whole thing. But yeah, check me out on Instagram, That Weird Ninja, or That Weird Podcast, That Weird Creator. I haven't had an episode of That Weird Podcast lately either. I've been a busy adult lately. So, but yeah, come check out my stuff. Keep it real, keep it super, keep it awesome. Bye.